Good evening and welcome to this week's 27 Minutes program here on WJTS UPN 27. The Birdseye Fire Department has been very busy the past few weeks building their department and equipment. Tony Frick spoke to Fire Chief Dave Smith about the department's accomplishments and upcoming goals.
Just took a lot of stuff and just made it into something. Built cabinets on our trucks.
Birdseye Fire Chief Dave Smith recalls many hours of labor and the generosity and talent of Raphael Gelhausen when he refers to most of his fire department's vehicles.
I guess we use a lot of our time and effort, and that's why we've got what we've got.
The Birdseye Fire Department has 20 volunteers and will soon hire a couple more, but the job deals with more than fires.
It's a lot more than just going out here and making our EMS runs and our fire runs. We have several fundraisers during the year. We start off in the second week of March, the second Sunday in March, with our shooting match and raffle. Then we go into our May dinner, chicken dinner and raffle. And then we go to our picnic in August. It's held the fourth Saturday in August, and that keeps pretty well everybody busy.
Those raffles helped raise money for their newest piece of equipment with some government help.
The Department of Commerce was real generous to us on that. They helped us out with the CFF grant, and they give us a total of $139,500, and I think we roughly raised around $30,000 to finish the rest of it. The truck cost us right around $162,000.
The department handles annually 50 to 60 EMS runs and averages 10 fire runs a year. They had to compromise on their newest unit.
Compromise on the water tank on the truck. I think it holds the tank holds 500 gallon, and whereas we could have got the truck with 1,000 gallon, but we would have had to compromise our storage, our compartment space, and we decided, being that we're going to use it for partial rescue truck. We are going to limit the water supply since we do have hydrants in town and we do have a 2,100 gallon tanker truck.
They are happy with this unit's features.
We'll get out there and go. It's got the on-spot chains on it where you can use them on ice or snow. It's got the extended cab for more firemen. We got our SCBA's in the cab.
You were saying?
It has a foam capability, Class A or B. It's got a 20 gallon holding tank. So.
Next on the list, since the big item's out of the way, what's the next thing you think you're going to be looking for this year?
This year we're looking to some reels on our AMCUS rescue system, and we're looking at maybe buying some mat jacks.
With the 99 International 4-door extension cab fire truck finally delivered, the department will set about some new, larger goals also.
Down the road, we're looking possibly new fire station.
Tony Frick, TV 27 News.
We'll have more after this. Yep. Welcome back. German American Bank Corp. He's a graduate of the University of Evansville School of Business. A. Strike will continue to serve as chairman of the board of German American Bank Corp. And on the boards of each of the company's affiliated banks. Two past Strassenfest chairman.
It consists of Kim Lotus, the chairman, Nancy Eckerly, and Ed Schaff, Jasper Chamber of Commerce, of the Jasper Chamber of Commerce, Gene Kuntz, Darren Patterson, Steve Wiggin, Jay Bagelin, Chris Hinkle, and Mel Oding, Al Kiefer, Bob Dysoner, Kim Huffman, Ron Fleck, Karen New, Cindy Horney, Scott Manili, Darla Blasey, Amy Murder, Laura Grammer, and Dan Huffman. I think we named them all there. What a huge...
Yeah, throw me the football. Oh!
It's now time for today's homeowner, brought to you as always by Kremp Lumber in Jasper.
If you have ceramic on a floor at your house, especially in a bathroom area like this, you're bound to have some stains in the grout lines. Now, some people think you can take new grout and just veneer over the old grout to take care of the problem, but it really won't stick to that old grout. A good solution is grout stain. It's available in a lot of different colors that'll match the grout in your house, and it's available at home centers and a lot of flooring stores as well. Basically, all you do is to shake it up real well and make sure your existing joints are good and clean. Then just take a simple brush, similar to a painter's brush, an artist's brush, put a little on it. And you really don't have to be real careful. You just evenly spread it over the grout joint. And if you get a little on the ceramic, it's okay, because you can leave it on there up to 2 hours before you come back with a clean rag and just wipe it down. Now, this is a good way to really revitalize a ceramic floor and may be a good weekend project for you.
We will have more 27 minutes right after this. Just a second. You are watching 27 Minutes here on WJTS UPN 27. Students at Dubois Elementary School taught UPN 27's Tony Frick a few things about pioneer life last week in this week's area school visit.
No more than one student at a time may go to the washroom. At the end of the class, you can wash your face and hands. Wash your feet if they're bare. So if you guys walk and you were barefoot coming to school this morning.
Do you remember how it was when Abraham Lincoln lived south of here? Okay, ever wonder what school and life was like during pioneer and Abraham Lincoln days? Well, just for the fun of it, we took in an Indiana history lesson at Dubois Elementary School and checked out pioneer experiences.
Dust and leave everything tidy. Okay, does everybody understand the rules? This is the stick.
Sorry, can I interrupt? What are you doing?
I'm making a horn book.
And what's a horn book?
England and the United States were the only two countries that had horn books. They're a flat piece of paper. The paper was expensive, therefore they were covered with a clear plastic that was the top layer of a horn, of a cow horn or any other kind of horn. And then the children kept this from year to year to year to recite from. It could contain the alphabet, it could contain vowel sounds, it could contain the Lord's Prayer or a particular saying that was important to pioneers at that time. But horn books were a way to preserve the lessons as opposed to the books we have today.
For Beverly Beckman's fourth graders, the hand-on experiences were also ways to preserve a history lesson on life of the past.
When you talk about a group of people, and it's easier to understand when you give a hands-on lesson. It's easier to show a hornbook than to talk about a hornbook. It's easier to show how hard it is to make candles by dipping in wax than what it is just to say it was a hard job done by a pioneer lady that took most of the afternoon. It's easier to show how pioneer life was hard by the activities that the children are doing.
So grade 1, you can start, and everybody has to say it along.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
I noticed they have a blab school.
Yes.
What is that?
A blab school was where they had to do their lessons out loud. The teacher had so many children and so many different grades that unless they did their lessons aloud, the teacher wasn't certain who was studying and who was fooling around. And so in order to do that, and since they didn't have books, everybody had to do their lessons aloud.
Yes, very good, very good.
I mean, the butter that we get from
the store looks yellow. Is that right? Okay.
Dubois Elementary fourth graders not only took home some pioneer studies, they also experienced some pioneer home work.
We're making mush. Cornmeal mush. I don't want to do this for the pioneer.
What are they doing back here right now?
Back here they're dip candle making. We have wax, heated wax in a double boiler, and they walk around and dip it into the wax, and the walking gives it a chance to cool, and then layer by layer they're building a dipped candle as the pioneer ladies did. They dipped 6 at a time, usually with a stick, with a big kettle, with lard and or bear grease, and we're doing 1 candle at a time with wax and with walking.
It's leaking now.
Want to try one? Want to try one?
Oh.
Yeah, try one, honey.
Mrs. Beckman's Indiana history lessons found a few extra hands in the workings to help it come to life.
Is that the newspaper? Then watch it. No, tighten this thing.
We have an aunt and uncle, we have grandmas, we have mothers. I have my mother-in-law here who knows how to make butter, and Mr. Cartwright's helping with songs, and so we have a little bit of everybody today.
16 presidents. George Washington.
George Washington.
Besides schoolwork and homework, there was hands-on toy-making experiences and games to play.
How do you get it to stay down?
Yeah, wind it up. And hold on, I got to go. I made sure that one was centered. What is These must be tractors.
Hope they come away with today after all this happens.
Well, first of all, I hope that it's a way to remember their 4th grade. It's the only time during their school career that they get Indiana history, that they learn something about the people of Indiana and how they lived 100 years ago, and that it's just a wonderful school memory for them their last year here at our school.
I have a surprise question. Have you been to the Blab School yet?
I have been to the Blab School, but not to stay for any length of time.
So you can't recite all 16 presidents?
No, and I couldn't do it even if I was in the Blab School.
James Buchanan.
James Buchanan.
And Abraham Lincoln. Everybody knows Abraham.
Oops. Someone just snatched Principal Cartwright. Did he skip out without citing his 16 presidents or speak out of turn?
She talked out of turn. She did not raise her hand.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Wait a minute, was that the bell?
Mm-hmm.
Was? Okay, that's the
bell. So now everybody
Now you can go, Tia.
Tony Frick, TV 27 News.
We will have sports right after this. Yep. Last Saturday evening was a big night at Jasper High School Gymnasium as the 1949 state championship basketball team was honored at halftime of the Cats game with the New Albany Bulldogs.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention, please. Tonight is a very special night. At this time, Jasper High School and the community of Jasper would like to recognize the 1949 state basketball champion Jasper Wildcats. This is the 50th anniversary of Jasper's only basketball state championship, and as your name is read, you will be escorted to center court for a small trophy presentation. However, we'd like to first recognize some people who were unable to attend as far as players, managers, and or cheerleaders and coaches. So first, we'd like to recognize Betty Temple Kemp, Dave Crodel, Bill Litchfield, Eddie Stentenagle, Henry Beckman, Buzz Rumbach, Karma Habig, Cheryl Sermersheim Lewis, and of course, we remember in our prayers the late head coach, Cabby O'Neill. Those who are here, if they are not here, they are at least represented by members of their families. So first, we like to recognize the late Tom Schutz, represented by his wife, Mary Alice Schutz. John Berg. Bob White. Leon Limkuller. Sam Allen and his wife Polly. Bill Bird and his wife Sally. On behalf of her father, the late Richard John, he is represented this evening by his daughter, Melina Eckert. Assistant coach Joe Rokamp and his wife, Betty. Student manager, the late John Rumbach, John Bonert, represented by his wife, Ruth Bonert. Assistant coach, the late Nip Wootner, represented by his wife, Tony Wootner. And finally, on behalf of her husband, the late Demp Stemptenagle, Mrs. Pat Stemptenagle. At this time, Mr. Robert Johnson, principal of Jasper High School, will make a presentation to the representatives of the 1949 State Basketball Championship team. In recognition for your outstanding accomplishments, we ask that you accept this trophy, which will be placed here at Jasper High School to commemorate your tremendous achievements on the 50th anniversary of your state championship. With the presentation of the state championship plaque, We would ask Mr. Gene Cato, Vice President of the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, to come to center court at this time. Jasper High School would like to present to the Hall of Fame the original 1949 state championship trophy. This trophy is to be located in the permanent Jasper display located in the Indiana High School Basketball Hall of Fame in Newcastle, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the 1949 IHSAA Basketball State Champions, your Jasper Wildcats.
The night was capped as Jasper and head coach Tim LaGrange beat the Bulldogs in the varsity game. Jasper now 12-4 on the season and will play Princeton coming up on Tuesday night. Well, palm trees, sun, baseball, you get the idea. Spring training for major league teams opens in just a couple of weeks with those words, pitchers and catchers report. Jasper Scott Rowland will be going to Clearwater, Florida for his third full year with the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's a look back at some of Scotty's best plays from last season as part of the 1998 Phillies team video.
Scott Rowland is a franchise ball player. He's got all the physical tools and an iron will to match them. Sophomore slump, forget about it. Scott won his first Gold Glove this season. He might hold on to it for a decade. I asked some of his teammates to describe his fielding in 3 words or less.
3 words? Let me see. Range, range, and more range.
Gold Glove winner.
Gotta see it. Gotta see it.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Nice grab by Rowland. He wheels and throws to first. Ball, oh, what a great grab by Rowland. In the hole, oh, what a great cutoff by Scott Rowland. Oh, he slowed it down. It's going to cost him the out. Maybe. No, it isn't. Oh, what a great reaction play by Scott Rowland. Baby. Great play by Scott Rowland.
I cannot wait until baseball season. That will wrap things up for this week's 27 Minutes here on WJTS. I'm Kurt Gutgsell with a bad voice. Have a great weekend.